Indeed, the line is very thin between inspiration and plagiarism.
We are an extremely competitive industry. You need to take every chance that you can.
This is what we could call inspiration, and it should be encouraged.
Okay, so maybe my strategy needs a little work. I'm Annie, the content manager at App Agent, and today we're talking about strategy games. Welcome to Ad Eaters, a show about top-performing and creative mobile ads. All of our ads this episode were pulled from the Aptica ad intelligence platform. Get ready for some double trouble, because this month we're talking to Slavi Georgiev and Erwann Perez from Gameloft. So here are 5 ads for strategy games that really got our gears turning. Number 5, Warhammer, Chaos and Conquest. With the drama of a classic movie trailer, this cinematic ad introduces the core gameplay mechanics while simultaneously provoking viewers' curiosity.
Over the ages, the old world has seen lots of wars, and we, followers of the Chaos Gods, once again serve. Build your fortress and gather resources. Assemble your army of invincible units. The time has come to conquer your enemies. Warhammer, Chaos, and Conquest.
Number 4, Doomsday, Last Survivors. A clear visual that instantly establishes the game's antagonist and the mission at hand. While we don't get to see the battle itself, this ad showcases a diverse range of bosses and locations, leaving the viewer excited for what's to come next. Number 3, World of War Machines. This straightforward visual journey puts viewers in the driver's seat. The climactic fight scene is a great way to wrap up the game progression that we see throughout the ad. Number 2, Clash of Clans. Sometimes less is more, and in this case, just a one-word CTA really packs a punch. We also get to see some polished gameplay visuals that highlight the satisfaction of fast progress. By the way, can you tell this was an ad made by App Agent's creative team? Number 1, Marvel Snap. There's never been a game like Marvel Snap, a strong promise that clearly underscores the game's unique selling point. Hearing the pride in the developer's voice also adds a personal touch to this talking head style ad.
I am so excited to show you what we've been working on for the last 4 years. Marvel Snap is the culmination of everything we've learned about making super fun card games combined with the power of the Marvel Universe. The cards focus on the heroes and villains of the Marvel Universe, and every card in Marvel Snap has a unique ability. There's never been a game like Marvel Snap, and we're so excited to share it with you.
And now onto our interview with Slavi and Erwann from Gameloft.
My name is Slavi Georgiev, and I'm a senior UA manager for Gameloft for the past 4 years.
My name is Erwann Perez. I joined Gameloft about 2.5 years ago. Currently, I'm occupying the position of the user acquisition manager for March of Empires.
Gameloft has been on the market for more than 20 years. A lot of people have played Gameloft games and maybe they don't recall that. I think one of our strengths is that we have really diversified portfolio of games. We have casual, mid-core simulation games to hardcore strategy games.
So guys, what's your best performing creative?
On the title that I manage, Sniper Champions, currently one of our best assets is somewhat of an enhanced gameplay.
For March of Empires, the current base that we have is a very interesting concept that I would qualify as tycoon-based.
Okay, to start a farm, first start building. Just like that. Next step, find plants and animals to take care of. Right. Then... Wait, what? Who are these guys? You are ruining my farm, for God's sake. No, I will find each and every one of you. March of Empires. Find your revenge.
And why do you think they perform so well?
Sniper Champions, I think, is the healthy mix between actual gameplay and some artistic elements, let's say, also adding a bit of touch of humor in the asset. I think it's just the balance and not losing the actual gameplay in our attempt to be more appealing to the audience.
On my side, we truly believe that this concept performs great because of its placement-centric approach, which, again, we made this ad for a specific destination, right? But the interesting part about this ad and why it's such a best, it's because it turned best even out of its original placement. Good rhythm, funny tone, and intentions that everyone can relate about. Yeah, that can pretty much affect anyone.
Which trend in the UA space do you find interesting these days?
Trend that I'm surprised and still on is the fail intention.
The most exciting currently is everything related to mini games, and also the fact that UA can actually become an actual part of the gameplay is truly exciting.
Do you believe that UGC ads perform well for mid-core games?
UGC ads can work for mid-core genres, but I think it's just more difficult, let's say. The further you get away from the casual, hyper-casual realm, I think it's harder to find the right creators that would match the tone of your game.
When it comes to UGC, I really believe that it's mainly related to the placement. So depending on the placement, indeed, user-generated content can outperform any other type of concept, especially when we're talking about social media platforms. Even if we're talking about mid-core games, going away of testing UGC type of ads would be relevant. So for social, I think it's kind of inevitable.
How far from original gameplay are you willing to go to attract users' attention?
I think the industry kind of speaks for itself on that, but to be honest, I think it really depends on the type of game you have. For some studios, a bit easier because they have one set of genre that they need to cover. It really depends on your game. For some, it might work more than others, and it's a matter of placement.
Everything is related to performance, right? So based on the results, if we realize that going far away from the actual gameplay actually provide better results, obviously maintain efforts on that front. My game team and the UA department more globally are not restricting at all for our IPs. We're really free to do whatever we want. As long as the concepts are relevant and that we believe in them, we're fine.
And finally, what do you think about copying the winning ads of your competitors?
I think we are in an extremely competitive industry. You need to take every chance that you can. That's a fact. But for me, the healthy approach here is more in terms of understanding what drives and makes those competitor ads good. Meaning that you can keep similar ads in your creative testing pool so you would understand why they work. But this should be part of a bigger creative strategy where you can build on top of other learnings. So you have something that is unique in your own rather than like one-on-one copy pasting.
Also, let's be honest, in most of the cases, like the winning ads, so the top performing ads, rely on concepts that are not completely recent and were already explored numerous times in the past. Indeed, the line is very thin between inspiration and plagiarism.
I think as long as you're bringing something on top of an existing thing, you're actually pushing things forward, and it's not plagiarism, it's more of developing an idea.
If we had to completely copy it from its original format, I don't believe the result would be really relevant for the game that you're actually advertising. As long as it's a few elements and not like literally frame by frame replicating a concept, this is what we could call inspiration, and it should be encouraged.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep up with future episodes.